Would you like to make your car fly in Cyberpunk 2077? Well, you've come to the right place. My name's Mike, this is Deconstructing the Game. Let's get to it. Okay, so a police enforcer isn't the same as a police AV like the one we saw in the trailer, but we all know that AV doesn't actually exist in Cyberpunk, so beggars can't be choosers. But with just a few simple steps, you can make any vehicle in Cyberpunk fly, providing you have a PC and you're comfortable using mods. If you are, then before you know it, you'll be flying around like you're in the Fifth Element or Blade Runner. If you're new to the modding scene or just don't feel that comfortable, you can always check out a video I did recently on the essential mods for exploration. That'll cover the core programs and mods required, along with any additional ones that you might need for general exploration or spawning different things in the game. It's fairly simple to download them and install them, so if you're not that comfortable, check out the video and then you'll be more comfortable installing the mod we're about to talk about. So of course we're going to be looking at Nexus Mods. Once you're in Nexus Mods, find Cyberpunk 2077 and then search for Cybermod. Cybermod is essentially immersive roleplay mod with an extensive overhaul, and contained within this is a bunch of different mods in a package format which you can access from any terminal within the game. And within this package is the flying car mod. Just be aware you will need to download all of the required mods and programs in order for this to work. There is a list of them with links, so all you need to do is click on the links and then let the computer install them. Don't worry about anything, they run in the background and just help this mod work as it should. And for the rest of the mods that are directly related for Cyberpunk, it's essentially just a drag and drop system like the video I showed you before. Quick warning for anyone using mods that basically you're going to want to copy across your save files and original files for the game, because there's a good chance that mods will corrupt your save files and wreak havoc. Immersive Roleplay mod is very much a work in progress and you will get lots of crashes with this, and sometimes you can get corrupted save files, so please be careful with this mod. It's best having one save for mods and just keep your saves backed up for your actual game. So with that being said, let's get on to how we can actually download the flying car. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing, but hopefully I can streamline it as best as I can. Within the game, you're going to have to find a working terminal, and then once you've accessed that terminal, hit whatever hotkey you've assigned to allow your mod windows to pop up. You should see a keystone pop up for the computer system with a login registration form. Type in your details and click register. Within a few seconds you should gain access to the Keystone data packs. It also has online settings for multiplayer as well, which again is very much a work in progress, so use with caution. Download the flying car pack and the AV pack if you want to try that out, and then enable them by going into your pause menu, go down to mods and then go to the very bottom of that section and enable the AV and the flying car mod. Then once that's done, all you have to do is click the left D button on your controller pad and you should have three options appear underneath your vehicle that you want to fly. If this is the first time doing this, you're probably only going to see Open Data Pack Group UI menu. That's okay, open the menu and then enable or toggle Flight Mode or AV Mode. Once this has been done, you can click the left D button again and you should see those three options, and then all you have to do is click whatever corresponding key you need to toggle flight on or off. Now, I've only been using this mod for a short time and I haven't been able to access these options using the keyboard. That's why I'm using an Xbox controller. So it's left on the D-pad, and then to fly up it's the right trigger button, and to fly down it's the left trigger button, and then to go forward, backwards, left and right, you just have to use the left joystick to go in which direction you want. The speed is dictated by how densely populated the areas are, and the closer you get to inner city areas, the car will slow down. But if you're in the Badlands, you can go at some incredible speeds. You can fly through buildings as well, so just be careful. There seems to be an element of no clip to this. The vehicle will get destroyed and you will die, so use with caution. And I have tried spawning multiple AVs from the debug menu and from AMN, but unfortunately I haven't been able to fly one yet, so at the moment I'm just stuck with the flying cars of Night City. With this mod though, you can get an AV Delamain to come and pick you up and take you to any location in the city, which is pretty cool, but for me, I prefer flying myself, just for that little bit of extra immersion. If you're having trouble accessing the menus for Cybermod for the flying car toggle or the menus in the computer screen, all you have to do is go into Cyber Engine tweaks and reload all mods. This is essentially the go-to thing to do for any mod that doesn't work properly, or if you have a conflict, you might have to go through your mod library and delete one to find out which one is the problem. But Cybermod has a ton of features that you can check out, including making your own missions and dialogues and scripts. but I haven't even scratched the surface, so I hope you enjoyed this video on how you can fly cars in Cyberpunk, and hopefully you can get the AVs working in the near future. My name's Mike, you've been watching Deconstructing the Game, and as always, I'll catch you later.